I don't think he beats Strickland. I don't think so.
What? That is a wild take.
I'll bet.
Yo, that's a wild take.
I'm dumping the house on Strickland on that one.
That's a wild take.
I will put $1 million on Sean Strickland when he fights Khamzat.
You have obviously made the case for the Khamzat fight. I feel like it's probably one of the biggest fights in the division.
Yeah, no, I mean, nobody who wants to see fucking two little go-fuckers go at it. You want to see a real fucking American fight this little Chechen fucking whore in American soil. This is the fight that needs to happen.
Yeah, I hate to spoil it for you. I don't think you're going to get on the White House card.
I mean, dude, who knows, dude? You know, I mean, no, dude. Maybe I got to go hang up with Epstein or some shit. I guarantee, dude. Chimaev would go to a fucking island. That motherfucker's going all day long. That dirty little fucker.
But you guys trained together, and you choked him out a few times, right?
We did spar a lot before, but that's why he's so mad.
Fair enough.
Right, middleweight. What are we thinking in middleweight? 2026.
Who's middleweight? Khamzat. I don't think anyone's going to beat Khamzat.
I agree.
Don't think anyone's going to beat
I mean,
him.
I know there's Imavov, but I think Khamzat just runs straight through him.
Yeah, Imavov, Fluffy, Kai Barayo and that. But
they're all good fighters.
They're all good.
Man, I just think Khamzat Chimaev is on a completely different level here. You know what I'm saying? When you really break down what this guy brings to the octagon, it's honestly kind of scary. So here's what's happening. News is breaking that Khamzat Chimaev is most likely going to defend his middleweight title against Sean Strickland. And we're looking at May 9th at UFC 328 in Newark, New Jersey. Now, MMA pros who've been following the sport for years are absolutely buzzing with excitement about this potential matchup. I'm talking real anticipation, because these are two fighters who represent...
Well, we're cut out for us, man, and that's the best part about this game is trying to put together a game plan that can go beat the arguably one of the best fighters on the planet right now in Khamzat Chimaev, and coming up with a game plan to nullify some of his best assets. So that's the chess game.
Brendan Schaub is out here making some bold predictions, saying that a fight between Sean Strickland and Khamzat Chimaev is definitely coming soon, like it's basically a done deal at this point. He breaks down the business side of things, explaining that the UFC desperately needs American stars right now. And Strickland fits that role perfectly as a face for the United States. You've got this outspoken, controversial, no-filter kind of guy who gets people talking, and that's exactly what the promotion wants. Schaub says the UFC is going to push Strickland heavily. I mean, really get behind him with their full marketing machine. And get this, he expects the matchup to happen within the next couple of months. He sees it not just as a logical fight for the organization, but one that could generate massive pay-per-view numbers and really shake up the middleweight division.
They need American stars. Can you name a bigger star than Strickland as far as the United States goes? They need USA stars. It makes all the sense.
I guess American star, yeah.
American star. They need a face for America right now. Some of you aren't going to like it because of his politics or the wild shit he says on the mic, but you're going to see a big push for Strickland to be the face of the United States.
It's going to be a wild face
when it comes to UFC. And that what leads me to believe we're going to get Strickland Khamzat this year fairly soon. Not in the next 2 or 3 months, because he just fought. You got Ramadan, right? So Q2, you're getting Strickland Khamzat. I will bet any amount of money you get Strickland Khamzat. It makes sense. It just makes sense, man.
However, this is where it gets interesting. Jorge Masvidal is questioning the entire hype train surrounding Khamzat Chimaev. He straight up says he never viewed him as this unbeatable force that everyone makes him out to be, which is a pretty hot take. Masvidal points directly to Chimaev's fight with Kamaru Usman. And here's what makes his argument compelling. Usman stepped into that fight on extremely short notice, didn't have a full training camp, and it was at a higher weight class than he usually fights at. Even with all those disadvantages, Usman still pushed the fight to the absolute limit. It went the distance and was highly competitive. Jorge even goes further, saying he believes Usman actually did enough to win that fight. And he's using that performance as proof that Chimaev may not be as dominant and unstoppable as many people think.
Though he looked great in that DDP fight, I don't think he's all that good, man. I'll be honest with you.
Really?
Nah, I just know it.
Really?
I don't think so, man. I mean, look at the Usman fight. Usman was a 170-pounder. Took the fight in 11 days notice. I thought Chimaev lost that fight.
What?
He won the first round. Look at the tape. He won the first round, lost the second and third, didn't get more takedowns. Got stuffed up and got punched in the face more. So I definitely thought Usman won. That's a 170-pounder that's coming off the couch. Literally, he's not training.
He's not backing down either. Jorge Masvidal is really doubling down here, backing Sean Strickland in a big way. He's saying flat out that he doesn't believe Khamzat Chimaev can beat Strickland when they finally step in there together. And Masvidal isn't just casually saying this. He adds that he's so confident in Strickland's ability to win that he would bet heavily on him, basically putting everything on the line level of confidence. He even suggests that Chimaev might try to avoid the matchup altogether when it really comes down to it. And this is interesting because Chimaev and Strickland have trained together in the past. So there's familiarity between them. But despite that, Masvidal still believes Strickland has the edge and that Chimaev might look for a way out.